Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla asks Mexico to solidify infrastructure to prepare for Gigafactory. Tesla gets its newest adoptees of NACS in Hyundai and Kia. Tesla goes on hiring spree to finally bring Tesla Semi to volume production. And Tesla Model Y's ambient lighting design change is revealed in leaked video. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla wants energy, water, road, and rail infrastructure built in preparation for its massive Gigafactory in Mexico, and it is requesting the government to solidify these things before it begins construction. Tesla chose Mexico earlier this year as the location of its next automotive production plant, and because of its massive effects in terms of economics for the country, the automaker needs to secure the necessary infrastructure to ensure success. Tesla in the state of Nuevo Leon, where the factory will be built, are in the early stages of detailing investments and infrastructure needed to get the factory off the ground running. The state confirmed that recently, according to a report from Reuters. The project, which will build Tesla's $25,000 car, will trigger growth in the region, hence the need to invest in necessary infrastructure in roads, schools, health centers, and basic services, Nuevo Leon government officials said. But Tesla is still in need of several things that would ensure smooth operation of the factory, including an electric energy substation and electric lines to where it will build the plant, the government said. Tesla also wants a railway yard that will help transport materials to the factory to supplement the production of vehicles. Last month, Tesla made a major stride in terms of the project as it won the necessary environmental impact permits that would help the company move forward with the initial construction phases. The permits gave Tesla 26 months to prepare the site and carry out construction activities. The target for completion of the plant will be sometime at the end of 2025. The automaker has plans to build more factories and has been prospecting several areas throughout the world, including India and Thailand. However, Mexico is the latest region to receive official word from the company that it would build a production plant. Moving to the next update, Tesla gets its newest adoptees of NACS in Hyundai and Kia. Tesla received news recently that it would gain two new adoptees of its North American charging standard, NACS, as Hyundai and Kia, both committed to using the connector for its electric vehicles in the US and Canada. They are the two most recent companies to make the change, as Honda agreed to jump to NACS in September. Hyundai is set to adopt the NACS in the fourth quarter of 2024 in the US, with Canadian vehicles to follow in the first half of 2025. The deal means Hyundai EVs will gain access to the more than 12,000 Tesla superchargers across North America, doubling the size of DC fast charging options for those who choose to drive the company's electric cars. Hyundai's commitment will help bring a more well-rounded and more convenient ownership experience to those who drive the EVs that operate on the company's electric global modular platform. These vehicles include both the Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. Hyundai company Genesis will also be a part of the NACS coalition, as CEO Elon Musk once called it. In addition to the partnership with Hyundai, Tesla has also added Kia to its list of automakers that will adopt the NACS. Kia's EVs will also gain access to the North American Tesla supercharger layout in Q4 2024, while current Niro EV and EV6 drivers, along with future EV9 owners, will have access via a soon-to-be-released NACS adapter and software updates with activation and payment via Kia Connect. Hyundai and Kia are the 10th and 11th car companies to adopt NACS since Tesla first struck deals with Aptera and Ford, which look to secure more charging infrastructure for their customers. Moving to the next update, Tesla goes on hiring spree to finally bring Tesla Semi to volume production. Tesla has started to hire for a lot of positions meant to deploy a volume production line for the Tesla semi-electric truck at Gigafactory, Nevada. The more we learn about the Tesla Semi, the more it sounds like a critical product to help slash emissions from heavy trucking. But it needs to be deployed in volume in order to have an impact, and we recently learned that Tesla only built about 70 of them after almost a year in production. In January, Tesla announced a Gigafactory Nevada expansion to build the Tesla Semi in the factory in high volume. However, we noted that Tesla has yet to expand the factory 9 months later. In August, we reported that Tesla hired a new manufacturing leader to specifically take charge of the Gigafactory Nevada expansion, giving us some hope that things would start moving. Now, the automaker is making another move that gives us some hope that things are about to get moving for Tesla Semi at Giga Nevada. Tesla has listed 10 new jobs related to building, designing, and building a high-volume Tesla Semi production line at Gigafactory Nevada over the last few days. Here's the new section for Tesla Semi manufacturing that the automaker is planning to build. While it is encouraging that Tesla is hiring, based on that description, it also sounds like there's still a lot of work to do to design the project. We could still be months away from seeing work done on the Gigafactory. The latest satellite images show that Tesla has yet to expand its footprint as planned in this render released in January. We would be surprised if we see Tesla Semi production at Giga Nevada before at least the second half of 2024. Moving to the last update, Tesla Model Y's ambient lighting design changes revealed in leaked video. Tesla released an updated Model Y with fresh interior designs and new wheels in China last week, and the changes with ambient lighting can now be seen in a new leaked video that shows the cabin of the all-electric crossover. In late September, Tesla decided to add a few new features to the Model Y crossover, but these updates would only take place in the Chinese version of the vehicle. Based on images from Tesla's design studio in China, there were several new features, including the omittance of the wood panel strip that lines the dash and an ambient lighting strip that runs along the new panel. While rumors of Project Juniper, an updated version of the Model Y that was perhaps comparable to what Tesla did with the Model 3 Highland, have circulated, this is likely not the refresh the automaker has in mind for the crossover. These are minor changes that help freshen up the vehicle design and can push consumers to buy a new version of the car, helping push sales upward. The new features are now being shown in a video from China, which shows the paneling and ambient light strips. The ambient lighting in the Model Y is different than the Model 3. The Model Y's ambient lighting strip only spans from the driver's side to the passenger's side on the dash panel. Meanwhile, the Model 3's ambient lighting spans throughout the entire dash and on the door panels, providing much more LED lighting than the Model Y does. It is definitely a different look, and we could see a more expansive ambient lighting feature in the Model Y Juniper if Tesla ultimately decides to go ahead with a full refresh like it did with the Model 3. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.